Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at Comet Swan, the newest member of our celestial environment, which is lighting up just as predicted. Now, Comet Swan is especially bright. Take a look at the ion tails. This is coming from just yesterday, this picture. The next brightest date will be May 2nd at 3:34 a.m. The comet's 75 million miles from Earth. It's so bright that it is now visible to the naked eye in the last 24 hours. And it will get closest to our planet on May 13th. Now, C2020 F8 Swan was just recently discovered. And we have some images from yesterday that we're going to share with you. How to spot Swan Comet, the best comet in years, soaring over the Earth for the next month. Well, it's invisible right now if you're in the northern hemisphere where I am. But if you're in the southern hemisphere, you might have seen a dull green glow on the horizon. This unusually bright comet will grace skies across the globe over the next few weeks if it doesn't break up like Comet Atlas. But it looks like this comet, Swan, has staying power. And the dazzling object known as Swan is so bright, as of today, it can be seen with the naked eye. Its next big showing is this week. So let's go over some of the stats, and all these links will be below. Comet Swan C2020 F8 is currently in the constellation of Cetus. The current right ascension of Comet Swan C2020 F8 is 23 hours, 58 minutes, 25 seconds, and the declination is negative 16 degrees, which puts it below the horizon for us in the northern hemisphere. The magnitude is 8.93 JPL, while the observed COBS is 5.7, which is quite bright, and it is rapidly brightening. Here is the constellation. There's Neptune. Here is Swan, still below the horizon in the northern hemisphere, but it's going to come above there shortly. It is visible to the naked eye in the southern hemisphere, 113 million kilometers away, 0.75 astronomical units. And we can see here how close Swan is going to be coming on the 13th. And we can also see the magnitude and the brightness currently at 5.7. It keeps going up. Yes, it's estimated to only here be 6.4, but it's already exceeded that. It's well brighter than that. And we're going to get to some of those details. I hope I remembered to keep them up here. Okay, so real quick, let's take a look. Here we are. There's our solar system. You can see Mercury, Venus, and the Earth. This is the inner solar system and Mars. And this is the trajectory of Swan. So let's just level this all out, or let's get it at a nice angle. And we can see that Swan is below the ecliptic. See it down here? And it's going to be moving above the ecliptic and hit that on the 13th. You can see the dates above. And then by May 28th, it's going to be way up here. Do we see that? Let's bring this back in. So you can see here Swan is above the plane of the ecliptic at the end of May, and then we'll bring it back -1 day each time. And you'll see it dump back down there. Here's May 14th, May 12th, right around the plane of the ecliptic then. But not getting involved with any of the planets, because here's Venus, here's Earth, there's Mercury. So it's going to be no problems of like hitting anything. But here's the current position of Swan below the horizon, which is why we can't see it in the northern hemisphere. This is the sky live where I'm at. But it soon will be coming above the horizon, which is very exciting for us. Now, here are some of the best pictures we have of Swan until yesterday. And take a look at this. This is almost as good, if not better, than Comet Ison at this current point. And the sun has just shot off a small CME, which may help this baby illuminate even more. Now, this tail is not sublimation of ice, as mainstream cosmologists would want you to know. Look at the glow mode here on this object, a tiny rock in here being electrified by the electrical environment that it's passing through. And its residual ionic tail here in multiple streams due to the effects of this glow mode and the sublimation or the outgassing of atoms from the rock itself. I know it's a lot to bring in, but hope you got something out of the video. This comet is awesome and amazing. It's the most amazing comet since Comet Ison back in 2014. And in my opinion, based on the data, which I haven't been able to show you because it's not up here, unfortunately. Let's see what if it's down here. Yeah, I think it is. And this is going to blow your mind. Yes, this is what I wanted to show you. Here is the observed characteristics of the light curve in recent days. And if you can see the vertical nature of this, it literally in the last 5 days has gone from 7 on a Cobb's scale all the way up here to 5. And it's going vertical, which is going to take it straight above the light curve here into maybe visible. We'll see. This is showing a curve that's going to make it one of the brightest comets in human history in the last 100 years or so. This could be the new Halley's, and it's called Swan. It's taking a swan dive. It's also increasing in brightness quite rapidly. See how it's coming off of the curve here? And if we just extend this straight up, this could be very bright before it gets here. In fact, negative magnitude, in my opinion, based on this curve, could be a -3 or -5, which is almost as bright as the moon during the day. Hey, hey. Boom! Swan is in effect. And we just have 2 weeks to watch it all unfold. Are you stoked? I am. Thanks to all of our one-time donors, all the people that share these videos. Share this video with like-minded people. Get the news out. We could have we already have a naked eye visible comet, but it could become extremely spectacular and world-changing in just 14 days. Stay tuned for more updates. Be safe and keep an eye on the sky for Swan. That's a boom.